I just had to take a second for myself right now because, I really wanted to jump on and kind of explain a little bit of what I've been dealing with and what I've been working through. Gosh, even though you say that, hey, I've done the work with all the healing, I've done all the work when it comes to realizing certain situations, I've done the work to gain a whole new perspective over life and what it means to just truly be at peace with yourself and live in a land that is full of love and peace and joy. Well, I've come to find out it's not that simple. You are going to be in a realm of life where you're constantly experiencing life, meaning life never stops out here in our physical form. So day-to-day tasks or opportunities or situations come up in front of you, and you are the one responsible to make a higher conscious choice of what direction you're going. And in all honesty, the direction and choice that should be made is based off of, how good do you feel about the situation? Making a choice that is meant to be right for you. And that's what it comes down to being. So even when you think that you're making a good choice for yourself, sometimes you could be completely off. And that's just because, your concept of belief can be completely different than the concept of the other person's. So in all retrospect, even though you're going into something with a free, open heart and mind and thinking that, this choice and opportunity was going to be the best one for you, sometimes you're set back and said, hey, you know what? Yes, you were going in it with the right mindset, but it doesn't mean that the other person was. It doesn't mean that the other people that you're coming into contact, whether it's a career, whether it's a relationship, whether it's friendships or anything like that, you have to allow time to play the way that it's supposed to. So you're supposed to give yourself that patience to make that right choice. Sometimes we like to chomp at the bit and just say, yeah, let's go for it. Let's do it. Which that is the way that we're supposed to be. But also take into consideration, what is God showing you on the outside of all of that? Because sometimes we can miss it. Sometimes we could say, hey, I thought this was the direction that I wanted to go in. And sometimes it can truly just fall through. Sometimes you're sitting here thinking to yourself as well, like, well, what did I do here? Why am I falling back into this realm of life that is not for me? It has nothing to do with me either. But that's your golden opportunity. That's your golden opportunity that God is giving you to recenter and refocus your mindset back into his spiritual side. Because it's a practice that you're going to have to do for the rest of your life. You have to embody the consciousness of Jesus. You have to embody the understanding and perspective of life through God. And that's a constant reading of the Bible. That's a constant understanding that, hey, you know what? Maybe I missed a couple days here. Maybe I missed a couple days there. But now I'm coming back to the Bible and it's telling me, holy crap, I kind of been missing some things. And that's okay. Give yourself grace for it. Give yourself peace. Understand that you're not behind. Understand you're exactly where he knows you were supposed to be at, even if you don't feel that for yourself. Yeah, we always want the things that we want right here, right now in front of us. But also it's a journey to get there. So allow life to play out the way that it's supposed to for you. But also hold yourself accountable through every situation that does play out. So focus on the good. Focus on making choices that truly bring joy into your life and a different perspective of love and happiness, because life isn't supposed to be this hard. And the only reason why people are making it hard is because there's a sense of control that they're wanting that you wouldn't think is there, because you don't even know you're living in it. But once you realize it and you take yourself out of it and know that it's okay to say, yeah, it ain't for me, then all of a sudden your whole reality shifts. And just keep working through it. Just keep going every single day. It's a practice. It's being mindful of your current situation in each moment that passes through your day. So keep going. I know it's a struggle because sometimes I get pulled back too, but I'm just a girl over here just going through the journey with everybody else too. You know, the main focal point is knowing that, hey, we can bring heaven to your reality, and you could be living in heaven here on earth, because that's the ultimate goal that God shows us within the Bible. And peace, just overall love for yourself is key. And like I said, holding yourself accountable for your own actions, because don't pass it off on to the next person. Understand that you're reacting based off something that you're feeling. And because your feelings are showing you a reaction, level yourself out. Ground yourself back into an understanding and perspective of love, and nurture yourself, because if you're not getting it from who you want on the outside, know that that source is going to be limited. And if you want everlasting, you need to go in from within your own subconscious, within your own soul, to give it to yourself, because you're the only one that knows what you want. You're the only one that knows where you're heading. And don't be afraid to take that step to strive forward in your goals, because it's worth it. It's just worth it in the end for yourself. And you got to take care of you, because sometimes we get caught up on taking care of others too much. And, you know, if you can be the best you, if you can take care of yourself and become the best you, then you're the best you for everybody that comes around you and in that moment. So in the end, you're winning, and everybody else around you benefits from it. So just keep going, keep loving, keep nurturing yourselves, and give yourself some damn grace, because it's a hard life out here, and it's so easy to get stuck and caught back up into the chaos. But you just keep going and know and reground yourself. Find something that will bring you back into a level of consciousness that you're like, ho, 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 you almost got me there, buddy. But not no more, because I took control over myself again. And yeah, that's just kind of how you have to work it. That's how you have to maneuver in this life. It's a journey, and you're not expected to get it right. That's why we're not perfect. So we keep learning and we keep growing, and then we just allow life to play out and let God do his work for us. And don't be afraid to chase a dream that seems so far-fetched, because you're worthy of it. Love you guys.